welcome to day 11 of our 30 days of love. And today is also our regular season game, so I decided to dress the part. So today we are talking about how love does not keep record when it has been wronged. So that is something I am really learning about, because I've never been the type of person to hold a grudge, but I've been the type of person to always remember certain things that has happened. So when something new happens that's similar to that, it reminds me of the old thing. So while I'm not actively holding a grudge, like I think I'm over it, then something new happens, and then I'm like, oh, well, that reminds me of this, that, and the third. So then the new event gets attached to the old events. So that's not how love works, especially when it comes to forgiveness, because the Bible talks about how the Lord casts our sins as far as from the east to the west, and He doesn't throw our sins in our face. He doesn't rub our face in it, remind us of how many times we've messed up. He doesn't do that. We ask Him for forgiveness, and Jesus already died on the cross for all of it. You know, we're asking for forgiveness to become closer to Christ and to deepen our bond. So when it comes to that, God is not sitting there keeping a list of all of our wrongs. So when we're interacting with each other and our loved ones and just anybody who we interact with, we shouldn't be keeping a list of when we are wronged as well. So that is something that I'm working on. Again, mine manifests a little differently because I don't necessarily hold a grudge or act angry or anything like that. But soon as something happens that reminds me of that, then bam, I am connecting the two. So while we can never forget we never can genuinely forget the wrongs that has happened to us, we can keep record of it in a way that allows us to hold ourselves back from moving forward, or allows us or hinders us from moving forward in a relationship that God has called us to, as far as with our parents or a friend or a loved one or an intimate partner, a significant other, any of those. So again, I like to always bring it back to ourselves too, because the relationship with ourselves is a lot of times much more significant than our relationship with others, because we're around ourselves the most. We know ourselves the most. So whatever mind world we have going on within ourselves is going to affect how we interact with other people. So if we're keeping a list of our own wrongs towards ourselves, like, oh yeah, I always mess up, or I'm never going to be able to do this, or I can never get it right, that's the same thing as not loving ourselves, because we should not be keeping records of when we have wronged ourselves, when we have wronged God. I know for me, I'll ask God for forgiveness and have a hard time trusting His forgiveness because I haven't forgiven myself. There's some things from years ago that I still will bring back up in my mind as a list of things that I've done wrong, and God doesn't do that. He doesn't work like that, and He doesn't want us to love ourselves like that, nor does He want us to love others like that. So that is my encouragement, again, to myself first and foremost, and to you all as well. I hope you all get something from this, and feel free to leave a comment, start any discussion, share some of your knowledge, share some of your loving, because there's plenty that I can learn. So thank you all again for watching, and remember to love always. Bye.